Hi y'all! So we have an announcement to make, and it might be received in many different ways, but we're hoping that we can sell you on what the benefit will be as to what the announcement is. So hear us out first. Yes. Would you like to give the news?
Yeah. So we will be, from going forward, we'll be posting Real Talk Love Therapy episodes twice a month. So that will be
every second and fourth Thursday of the month.
Exactly. So it'll just be every other week. You still get the same Real Talk Love Therapy. You still get the same crazy goodness. It's just going to be some time spaced out in between. But there's going to be a lot of benefits of that time. So there will be some additional perks and whatnot that we'll be investing in with this free time now.
Yeah, we just kind of felt like we were both, it was a lot of, it was really just making things very hard and difficult trying to meet those deadlines, and we love how excited you guys are for every episode, but we were hoping that for right now, just because we don't have a ton of resources and we don't have a ton of help, it's literally the two of us.
Yeah.
And Eli still has, we both have full-time jobs, and I'm about to start school, so we just kind of felt like for right now, the best thing to keep the podcast alive would be to do this every other week schedule. But in the meantime, don't think that you're not going to get all of the Real Talk Love Therapy that you love, because again, Eli and I are now doing the free monthly live streams on Instagram, so you'll definitely be able to connect with us there. And then as well, so Patreon, we had some people ask us about creating some sort of space or gathering so that people could just talk together as a community about the episodes and the conversations that Eli and I have on the podcast. And so we were kind of looking around and trying to figure out what would be the best option, and we felt like Patreon is the best place. And so for those of you that don't know how Patreon works, it is a free platform, so you don't have to pay any money to access the platform. And so that is where we will host discussions, and we can talk to people, and we'll post questions and stuff like that. And then, if you want to upgrade to see the other stuff, you're more than welcome. But we just kind of felt like, given that we already have that space, it just makes a lot of sense to build our community there. So if you find yourself looking for people that you want to talk to about the episodes and dig a little bit deeper into stuff, definitely feel free to sign up for a Patreon account, and then you can find us and subscribe on there. And it's all free.
And it's all free. Yeah. So the biggest thing is we know we're gonna do this twice a month episodes, but we want to still give a value, and also thank you so far from everything that you've given us. So with our supporters with Patreon and everyone listening, keeping this alive, we are now able to invest in other outlets as far as where our episodes can go. So Spotify has been a very popular one as far as messaging from y'all, so that now can be a possibility. We also can start researching as far as new gear and mics to just really have our quality even better than it is now. And then also it's the case we're able to just handle those fees. We're able to keep this alive. So we want to really thank you for all that, and going forward we want to still provide more value and content. So expect things. Expect those free live IGs that we'll be doing, those live videos. Expect additional content with our guests. We'll be doing more fun, cool, dynamic things that is strictly for y'all at the Patreon, and as well as potential live party.
Yes, so we are very excited. We were we should have a live party. I just think that would be hella fun, just to hang out with you guys. You guys are so lit. Y'all stay being hyped on these live streams and these episodes. And so we really want to meet you guys. So we're trying to figure out what the details of that would look like. We were thinking maybe a Christmas party, but if Christmas is too far away, we could do a Halloween party. We could just do a regular ass party if y'all really want to meet us that quickly. So we would love to hear your thoughts. If you want to leave comments down below about where or what type of party that we should do. And if the first party is really good, maybe we can do a second party. So who knows, but we're really excited, and so that's something that we're also trying to work on in the free time that we're gonna have now. And ultimately we just kind of wanted more opportunities to engage. It just kind of felt hard to get the content to you and then also engage with you. It felt like we were doing a lot of either or. And so now we're hoping with this change, it will allow us to connect with you a little bit more and really be more present in the conversations that are happening rather than just putting stuff out and feeling like we're going on to the next one. So we hope you guys really are excited about the changes that we have going on. I know for some people it's gonna be like, no! But another bonus that we're also gonna have is if you are a $5 patron, I believe, you will have the ability, instead of getting bonus audio, we're actually going to give you access to the episode in advance. So if that's something that sounds of interest to you, if you are just like, I need my Real Talk Love Therapy fix, I'm so mad about this, you can definitely upgrade on the Patreon and get access to the episode a little bit earlier than everybody else. So that will definitely be an option that's available to you.
Yeah, just exactly. Like we're not stopping. We're still just as passionate as we were before, and this is just a new era, new exciting chapter of just more engagement and more variety of content. You know, so the hustle didn't stop. We're still growing, and we're so excited for you to follow us on this journey and everything we have in store for the future. So thank y'all for the support.
And then you talked about Spotify. Yeah, so I guess the last thing we kind of have is like, now that we have a little bit more time, like, what do you guys want to see from us? Like, we really want to feel like we're connecting with you in the best ways that we can. So if you have any ideas as to how we can best connect with you, like we want to do the live party. Again, we're building out Patreon to be the place where we can have more discussions. And already right now, if you are on the Patreon, we ask like weekly questions, follow-up questions after every episode. So those are kind of some strategies we had, but if there's anything in particular that you feel like we could be doing to make ourselves more accessible to you, please feel free to let us know in the comments as well. And we're so excited for the future. Like, yes. I'm already, the minute I said Christmas party, I am like, I can't wait for it to be December. I know.
We're hyped, y'all.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for all those exciting things.
Yeah.
Because we're excited to have you listen to us.
Yes. So we know that we're taking something away, but we're hoping that we are replacing it with something that is just as good, if not better. And yeah, and then also, you know, if you're really upset about this, again, it's just Eli and myself, and so like we're really trying. We would love to get more help, but it just kind of requires funds. And so, you know, just remembering that when you subscribe to the Patreon, you know, not only do you get the added value of other things, but then it's also really helping us to expand and like to get the help that we need to be able to bring it back to doing like every week. So just know that your money is not just like going away and in our wallets. Like we really do use it to help us build the podcast. So yeah.
Thank you so much, y'all.
Here's to the future.
The future.
Christmas party. Hey. Okay.
Cool.